It is great to have you with us from Jones Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Alabama Crimson Tide and the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Lubbock has one of the best fan bases in college football. When you step on the field, they are welcoming, they are loud, and they are passionate about their Red Raiders. This has become a must-visit venue. If you're talking about college football, do not sleep on Lubbock, Texas. The Red Raiders are ready to roar. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Picks his way ahead. He'll get 5 out to the 17-yard line.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, it's Hammond. That's caught. It's Gentry. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
The Red Raiders right after the huge play through the air back to the line. Running inside. It's Osborne. Turning it on. He's past the sticks. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going up top. Got it behind the line. It's Osborne.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on first down. It's 2nd and 2. Looking for space. It's Osborne. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles. And those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Makes the grab. It's Gentry. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Here comes the offense on second down. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
The Red Raiders kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking for a man. It's Hammond. Moving out to the right. He's going to take off. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
In the red area, it's Osborne. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one, was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow, he is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Wants to throw on first. And the misfire goes out of the back of the end zone.
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
He's got it on the move. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Churns into the pile. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Trying to pick up the 1st out of the backfield. And he'll hold it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raider! They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. From the gun, it's Smith. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Lots of running room. Running inside the 20. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. The give is to Smith. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama! On the sideline, got it in the end zone. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point is good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. That might be overdoing it, keeping it away from the return man as the kickoff goes out of bounds. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. He's changing the play. Back to pass, it's Hammond. Rushes on. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
How about the big fella? I know this is not in his job description to pick off passes, but the eye-hand coordination, able to get his big paws up there, stabs it out of Aaron. It was like he was almost surprised he had the football. Just start rumbling and stumbling once he'd had possession.
Right side, it's Payne. Snags it, and he's open. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see if someone can get the edge in the second quarter. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They send the tight end in motion. Trying to run, it's Smith. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. So you get stuffed on first down. You had an idea of what you wanted to do on second, but I'm guessing it's back to the drawing board now.
Yeah, you got to figure out who you are and what you are. What's your next best play? Or what is the defense going to do? If they've been aggressive, okay, well, if they've been aggressive, I'm going to throw that deep ball. If they've been sitting back, I might sneak a draw in here.
And they keep him out of the end zone. He's run out of bounds at the 5.
Man, I love the decision-making right there. Like, drop back to pass, look for your shots. You don't see it, tuck it, get positive yards, makes the next down even easier. That is a great heads-up, early down play for this QB.
Russell from the gun on third down. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a fourth down.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
4th down, Russell. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Bama! The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6. Lining up to add another. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Looking for blockers. Here he comes out of the end zone.
And that's not what you want out of that kick return. If you're that return guy, you've got to make something happen. You've got to be able to make a guy miss. That's why you're back there in the first place, because of your athleticism, but you have got to be able to generate better field position on that kickoff return.
The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Across the 10, got it out to the 14. That's a gain of 5.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Quarterback changing the play. Wants to throw. It's Hammond. Looking for a deep man. Makes a deep grab. Running free. Getting this offense going. Stopped him at the 38 after the huge gain. And the Red Raiders will snap it on 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Turns up. It's Osborne. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. Second down, gonna throw it. Ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. The Tide ready to roll on offense. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Trying to get the corner. Now the toss. He's got the first down. There he goes. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
They go play action with Russell. Oh, pressure's coming. He'll pull it down. Looking for room at the 30. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch them because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
Snags it. Got enough space. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And they take it in for 6 more points. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Sets his feet. It's Hammond. Makes the grab. It's Simmons. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the second half. So they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last first down gets them a little bit of confidence.
And he's brought down after a short gain.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Just got to finish the play through the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Finds his man down the middle. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown, cut into their opponent's lead.
He had him open there, and I know this quarterback expects to make that throw.
It's a tough throw because, again, you got a couple steps on a guy. That's not wide open. These DBs are so fast, but that is a throw that you do expect a guy like that caliber, to be able to play a little pitch and catch and make that happen.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Unloads to the right. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Breaks into the open. at the 20. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. The defense putting points on the board. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the snap, it's Osborne. Finds his man, it's Hammond. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that Wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays.
It's way too early in the game to say this is a must score. But, man, you've dug yourself an early hole, and this offense needs to capitalize. You're not getting the football after the half, so create some momentum now while you can.
And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Takes it the other way. 10. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown Tide. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to pass. It's Hammond. Going to take a shot. He's got it on the outside. Hits the crease. And they'll bring him down after the long completion. An explosive pass play for this offense. After that huge play, let's see if they can punctuate it. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Escapes the pressure to his right. Takes a hit as he fires.
And you get more and more hits in the QB like this right there. More and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
Hubs it downfield. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Pulls it. He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Rodgers. Oh, he's got some space. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
And guys, I'm kind of shocked. That's the first time we've called his name. And it's one thing for it to be his first catch going into the half, but that's the first target. This offense is an offense that needs him to be explosive, to make big plays. And in order to make that happen, they've got to target him and find ways to get him the football.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Wide receiver going in motion. Laterals it back. Out wide right, it's Gentry. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Looking downfield, it's Hammond. Gonna take a shot. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Well, this offense has come out lighting it up, throwing the football. They've had a lot of success. They found guys wide open. They've been able to make contested catches, too. Finally, though, the defense right there able to go up and compete for a ball and not get incomplete. Can that give them the confidence they need here to slow this passing game down for the rest of the game?
They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5 edition of our update show. We begin with UAB taking on the Temple Owls. And it's the Blazers trying to stay perfect as they eye a